Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. So excited to share with you my December daily foundation pages. And as you can see, this is already massively chunky and I'm not exactly sure how. I'm not gonna have to use 2 albums, but we're gonna go with it and see what happens. And if I have to edit, I will. But let me show you what I've got going on in my plans. Open it up, you can see how it starts out. I have this fun little wreath, and yes, this does on its own add bulk, but I really like it against the map, and so I'm just playing with it. I am using the Ali Edwards travel album this year for my December daily. That was my choice for my album. Now I'm gonna zoom in just a little so we can have a look. I think that's good. My opening page here, I did there's a 6x8 paper, just a normal pattern paper, and then I've got the wreath transparency backed against it's actually a paisley press, one of the bags, like the mini kits come in. I just took apart the bag and put it behind it, and I glued it to where I could to keep them together. And eventually, when I'm done with my December daily, I'm actually going to put this on the outside of the pocket because it's pretty bulky. I've got some pieces that are a little bit bulky, and so I'm going to get it glued onto the outside of the pocket. But before I'm done and working with it, I'm going to keep it inside so I just don't damage it. But that is my opening page. And then I've got everything set up to do my reason why. And my plan here is I'm going to have a 4x4 photo of Sean and myself, and then one of each of our kids. And then my reason why is going to be here, which flips open, and then you'll see the calendar. And I don't know if I'll put anything on the top part of it, but that's kind of my plan, or I'll flip it this way. I don't know, but my plan is to do a flip, or I'll just take this card out and put my reason why in. Not sure, but give myself the flexibility to do that. I did like how this is not numbered, so I can make it work for me. That is from a 2019 Ali Edwards kit. And then I've got my day 1 started and ready to go because it's talking about the prep party, or not the prep party, but the release day. And of course, that was in September. So I had the photos for it, but I got the screenshot of the website. And then the one in the Facebook group where they were like, drop a selfie. And so I flip it open, and there's mine telling everyone not to judge me because, you know, I was hiding in my bathroom and all of just kind of fun things. So I've got that there, and I have a little bit of embellishing going on here. This one will also be a flip out, and when I get my photos printed of what I bought, and then this will flip out. I think I'll have a larger photo of that selfie. I think I'll just enlarge it, and then also my journaling for that, and that will be my day 1 or story 1, however I want it to be, paired up next to a 6x8 photo when I decide what I want that to be. And then it's gonna flip, and I can show this now because this will be out tomorrow. I have this adorable cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I did some shakers, lots of sequins and shakers and all of that. This is gonna be my day 2. I can put 2x2 photos in these 3 spots, and then I've got this to flip open for my journaling, and I can either handwrite it or type it up and print it and then cut it and place it there. So that's going to be for day 2. Day 3 is this fun tag with the transparency from 2019, I believe. Oh no, this might be this year's. This is this year's. And one of the big felt 3s, a little bit of embellishing, and then it flips over with this other tag that I've got 3 spots because it was the 3rd I thought, so I can do something about 3 things. I have 3 kids. There's lots of ways I can incorporate that, and I can either put some journaling in these or a little embellishment or little photos. I don't know, but I can pair it up next to a 6x8 if I want, or I'm not exactly sure. This might be day 3 all on its own, and I'll take this out. I don't know, but I've gotten myself the ability to kind of play with what I want it to be. And because I kept the embellishing kind of just neutral with the bring on the joy and the deer, honestly, it could be about anything. So perfect. Day 4, I decided to dedicate to our tree. And so I have this fun little frame and a chipboard piece that I did keep the bulk to because the frame is there as well. So that bulk is kind of okay to have there. And then I've got this fun little pocket that I will have photos. And I just put a few things in there so I could decide how I want it to be and kind of play with that tag theme. So I've got that all in there and ready to go. And then you can see I added the 4 and then 2 more tags. So I think my plan is to have a big 6x8 photo of the tree there, and then the rest of the story in the little mini photos. So it's almost like a spread was kind of my plan. I'm thinking about taking the felt trees and doing something there with the photo. We'll see when I get there, but I wanted to really kind of do something special to document the tree. And I'm going to have, I really want to focus in on stories and having a little bit more in-depth and meaningful journaling. So I'm going to have that in this pocket, which is why I added that there. But I also have the ability to maybe add it here, take this out and turn it into a tag, whatever I want to do. But that is going to be day 4. For the 5th and the 5th story, there's 5 of us in our family. And I think what I'm going to do is ask everyone what their favorite part about Christmas is. And then I'm just going to do the answers for all of us. And I gave my option to either have day 5 be like my number be here, or I can put it here with maybe the title that I want. Maybe I'll have a photo of all of us there. Again, I don't know, but I just thought I'd play off of the idea of 5 and that there's 5 in my family and do something that kind of has a simple answer to work with this Project Life card, but kind of make that work. All right, day 6. Day 6 is one of the reasons why it's so bulky. I made this fun little shaker pocket from it's really messy and not great, but it was so much fun to create. And I was inspired by, Tazi, what is her name? I'm so sorry. It should pop up for you. But she had created one of these for her 2019 or 2018 or 2020. Anyways, one of her albums, and I loved it. And she paired it with her day 10. But I just thought, actually, my plan here is to have my photo here. And I was thinking I could do my coffee drink, my Starbucks drink for this one. And it doesn't have to be, it's kind of a story that gets told over and over and over again. So I thought if it was one of those, I could just have a little photo, like a 3x3 photo or something here. And then I could put a little bit of a title, like I put red cup there or something, and let that be day 6 and be done. Like, so easy. And then the back of it will just be like, there will just be nothing on the back. It'll just be pretty sequins, because I have my day 7 here and I love my day 7. I was having fun creating, wrapping some twine around the number. I'm turning this into my movies and music spread. So I've got this tag that's going to flip open, and my plan here is to have journaling, and I'm thinking about handwriting my journaling because I would like my handwriting to be in here as well. So I think I'll do some handwriting, and then I'm going to pair it with one of these cards and this cut file that is from Confessions of a Paper Addict, that I'll input the music that we're listening to this year. And I'm either going to do it against that red or this green. Again, I haven't quite decided, so I'm giving myself some options. And then that's going to get taped up against this, which will have my movies that we watch. And if not, I don't know, maybe I'll take this whole card out. I don't know, but that's kind of my plan here. And then we'll flip it over. There will just be something solid on the back here that can then go into day 8. And day 8, I was thinking about doing something documenting my kids, and they're currently something along those lines. So I have this Project Life card available, and I've got a bunch of 8s to play around with and figure out which ones I want to use. Again, another reason why this album is so bulky, because I have so many options and I don't know which ones, so I just kind of leave them all in there. But I thought, even if I kind of maybe played along and did all the 8s, I mean, I don't know, there's ways to just do a bunch of 8s. I'm not really sure. We'll see. But I gave myself the option to kind of work around and decide what I want to do. We'll see what photo I decide to put in there. But anyways, I've got lots of options for 8, so they're all in there, which is part of the reason for the bulk. And then I've got a star for each one. This is kind of just holding the place of where when I figure out what I want it to be, it will be the journaling that I'll write out or type out or whatever. And then the photo will be there. This will have to be a filler. And then it will be a photo and the journaling. And I just paired it with some stars because I'll do it by age. So this will be Jackson, this will be Nora, this will be Barrett. And then I thought here I could back it with a photo of the 3 of them being nice to each other. If I can grab one of those this season by the tree or something. So I'll just cut it into the shape of the heart that I have there. And that will wrap up day 8. Day 9 is another one of the ones I really love. I recreated this idea that I saw in one of the December Daily prep parties from a couple years ago or last year, I don't know. But I just recreated it myself and turned it so that the flips went up instead of over. I just preferred it that way. But my plan is to go ahead and have the journaling will go here. And I probably won't have much to say. This is talking about our elves, Max and Tilly. And then I'll just have 4 photos to kind of document maybe the 4 top things that they did. And then, yeah, just kind of went with that. Really love this idea, like this cute little spread idea. This is one of my favorite ones that I've done so far. And then it will back. And this one, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. So first of all, I have this, which is just extras for things that need to be embellished when the day comes. So I just have that sitting there. But I have these kind of bright, playful, fun cards, tags. And I was thinking I could do like a 2-page spread and have the cards kind of line up like, I don't know. Maybe not quite like that, but you get the point. So it'll be a whole bunch of tags with a whole bunch of color. And then within that, I'm thinking I can then go ahead and add another tag or like this 10 things. And we've got, so, you know, 6 and 9, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I can make it work. But my other options that I pulled in here where I have this card that I could just put the 10 on this side, which would be kind of fun. So everything's tags, and then that would give me the back side to be an additional photo or something to kind of document the 10 different things. And I could like write, or I don't know, my journaling could go here. There's so many different options, but I did like the idea of this 10 on this particular card. And just a bunch of tags. So 10 something, I don't know. I also have the option for this one. And it will really just depend on that day, the stories I decide I need to tell, and kind of just kind of go from there. So that's my idea for day 10 when it comes. Hopefully I'll have some sort of an idea of what I want to do. But I've got that for my day 10. And then I flipped this. Actually, I should put this back in before I forget. Don't want to lose anything. And then for my day 11 is my holiday party at my work. So again, kind of just thinking like maybe if I did this card, I could use it. I have so many options for this one, you guys. I did all these hearts. And then I've got 2 options for 11, a few card options, so I can do a flip out and some photos or whatever. But I figured I would do maybe a photo of Sean and I, or just say, you know, Christmas party or something. I also gave my option for this one, so I could have the photo, and then the journaling could be on the back. I don't know. I gave myself the option of this one that I could do. And then I have 2 different cards, so if I decided to go that route, like there's just so many different things I can do. And I also paired it with this, again, for a journaling spot. If I decide I need it, I've got it available to me, ready to go. And then if I don't need these, they will simply come out and be saved to use in another album, another further down the line, another year, something along that. So yeah, just lots of options. I didn't want to not have options, because that was one of the reasons I don't normally do foundation pages is I'm like, I don't know what the story is going to be. I don't know what my photos are going to look like. So how am I supposed to design my foundation pages? That's always been a big thing for me. But I feel like giving myself all these options has really helped me be able to continue and get these done. So, all right, so that will get us to day 11. And then I will use this back part for day 12. Again, there's some hearts I can play off of. I'm not exactly sure. There have been times where I have taken 2 page protectors, like say this isn't the right page protector, I don't need that one, it's not gonna be what I need, and I butt them up against each other and glue not glue them, but red line them taped together. And sometimes I'll add a bit of tissue paper or something so there's a separation, and so this cool part of it being, you know, see-through isn't being blocked by the other transparency. So that's something I've done too if I need to, but this will be day 12. My letters to Santa will be for day 13. That's kind of my plan at the moment, which I have this cute little mailbox, again from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and then I'll have their little photos and letters or whatever they do. Bear's a little too young to do a letter, but draw a picture or something, and I just want to be able to take photos. So I've got those options. And then if it doesn't work out and I only end up with this one, and that will reduce the bulk, but just the options are available to me however I want them to be. So I've got that, and that'll be 12. And I'm not exactly sure what day it's going to be, so I haven't actually put a number to it, but I'm pretty happy with that. So then I was thinking day 14 could be about home and the decor around my home. So I've given myself the option for the transparency one, and then, you know, with all this gold foil that, but I also put in the 2x2 pocket page in case that doesn't work for me. So I've got the options, just be however it wants to be. We'll see what happens. And then again, I can then flip it and we'll do, I think we're up to what, day 15 or something. And it can be, again, I could do something about 15 things. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a full photo. Who knows? But it's available to me and it's there. And then I just kind of left this one blank and flipped this over. I have this fun total scrap lift of some hexagons. I think 2019 was all about hexagons, so I went ahead and added a few things. I figured I could do a photo and a number and make this a very easy day, so that could be a day. I also put in one of these little ones where I can put something at the top and a photo and some journaling and make that an easy day. And then I've got this idea, which I think is going to be a lot of fun when I figure out how I want it to go. But I have this holiday checklist, or this, I want to use this somehow. So I've just got it in there so I don't forget about it. But I grabbed this fun little tag. It's very, catches your eye. So I will do something to break it up. But I've got this big tag and then the smaller tag. I'm not really sure. But I have these really cute, was from the hearts, which were from this release. And I just really love these particular ones together. So I thought I could do something with that and just make a day story, something with all that somehow. And I really love this idea, and I'm excited to figure out what exactly I'm going to do with it and make it work, because I think it's going to be super cute. And then I'll either punch it in, although I think I probably will put it in a page protector and then use my fuse tool to make it work without having to punch holes into that little card and all of that. So that will be an option for a day. I do want to have a full, so 12 by 8 spread somehow, and I thought it would be fun to play with the circles and stuff on that. So I just have a whole bunch of circles and a page protector to remind me that that's something I'd be interested in possibly doing. And then we'll flip it open, and now I just have page protectors in to kind of hold places, so I get to the end of the album and I kind of have an idea of what it will look like. So I put in one that has 2 of the 4x6 options, and I did one that has the 3x8 together option. Then for my day 22, I haven't decided. I don't know if it's going to go this way or this way, so we'll have to wait and see on the day. But this one is going to be when they get to see Santa, or however it happens this year. And I just made this fun little flip that will flip out and you'll see the photo. It does completely flip, but you'll see the photo and I'll have some journaling there or there. But this is again another scrap lift, and I did a process video for that if you're interested in it. But super cute. So this is just kind of hanging out because I'm not sure exactly which way it's gonna go yet. And then on the back of it, I will have a full page photo, is my plan. I definitely wanted to do something about decorating cookies or something. So I've got just a few pieces from a bag that I thought I'd cut out and do something. I have no idea, but I've got the options to use them and work with them, and I can trim this and put that there. I really liked the idea of these tags. However, they are bringing in, again, a bunch of bulk. So I'm not sure if they'll get used, but they're there for me if I so choose. And then I've got my day 24 planned out. And the reason why I've done this is I get to the point where the end of the album and I'm done. And I'm sure a lot of you are like that. And so I felt like if I really focused in and did the fun, kind of playful things to the end of my album, I would have, I'd be happier with it. So that was kind of my plan there and what I'm going to do. So one of the ideas was the stars. So I took on the star one and I just made this because it's a big deal. We're going to be having Christmas Eve dinner at our house, and that's kind of a big deal because obviously last year family gatherings didn't really happen. And so I really want to make this a big thing. I went ahead and took all the stars that I possibly could get on this. And I just simply went into my silhouette, cut a circle, and then embellish around it. Backed it with one of the transparencies that I liked. And I'm really happy with how this one turned out. It's so fun and playful. And you know that it's going to be kind of a happy thing coming into it. Figured I will back it again with a 6x8 photo somehow. I do have this star transparency because the theme was kind of stars, so I left in the star transparency. I can have a title, I don't really know, but it's there if I choose to use it. And then my plan is I will have a photo, leave that there, and then I turn this same idea just on a smaller scale and obviously with different stars, and I'll have journaling and a photo. So that's the plan for the 24th. I'm really happy with how that turned out. And then I want to document my kids' Christmas pajamas, but I don't need it to be crazy. So I thought I would just do some journaling and then a photo of the kids in their Christmas jammies some way, somehow. I just put a few cards that I really liked as a placement holder for that until then. And then I pulled out the 25 because I really do like the way this looks, and my plan is to go ahead and use this. I don't know if it will be against that, but I'll punch some holes and that will be 25 against this so that there's some stability to it. I don't really like having things that I feel like might fall out of the page. I don't like flimsy things. I need there to be stability. So I'll probably put it against this page protector. So you know we're going to talk about Christmas, and I'm going to put something else against this so that it, again, with the stability, it's going to flip open. And I have my day 25 morning idea figured out. So this is going to pop out. I just have to write the journaling, but that's going to pop out and sit right here. And then this tag will pop out and be a photo of me drinking my coffee on Christmas morning, because that is my tradition and something that has happened year after year after year. And so I want to kind of talk about that. And again, just highlight a story that I just want to be a little bit more in depth with my stories this year. So its own little spread, and then it will go into Christmas however it wants to do it. So I've got 2 of these 4x6 pages, but if I need to add something else, I can. I don't know. We'll see what photos I take and go from there. But I've given myself the option to do like a multiple page spread for it. And you guys, that is going to do it. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to get my photos taken and start actually getting into the meat of this project, which is actually documenting and telling your stories and taking the photos and all of that. But I have had so much fun making these foundation pages, and like I said, I've never done foundation pages before. It has never been my cup of tea. I just am like, I don't understand. I don't think it's gonna work, but I think I might have set myself up for success to where this could be done by the end of December, which is very exciting. So I will share with you finished projects as they come along, and if I do have to switch into 2 albums, or if I am able to reduce the bulk some way, somehow, I definitely will keep you posted with that. But there you go. I'll look at my foundation pages for my 2021 album. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I will try to answer them, link you to something if you're wondering about it, the best that I can. I hope everyone is ready to go. December starts tomorrow, and I know I am, so I hope you are as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.